what is the one thing about basketball that you think it has to be very careful right now as a sport to guard against, to make sure the game is in good stead at all levels?
Wow. That might be one of the best questions I've
Ever.
ever gotten.
I was just like that.
Maybe too deep? Is there one thing you coaches talk about a lot with each other about, you know what, we got to keep our eye on this because I'm worried about it?
I mean, the easy answer is, you will hear coaches, one of the biggest fears we have as coaches is the ride home.
The ride home.
And what we mean is when our kids that are just played in the game or practiced with us, was just in the locker room with us and heard all the positive energy and team-oriented speak, and then you get in the car,
what is that
all
gonna
about
be?
you. It's why didn't this happen? Why didn't that happen? And
from the parents or from friends?
Whoever. I've been blessed. I've had great parents. Like, I've very rarely had an issue with parents, but this is a problem in our game.
Right.
And whether it's the influence of, again, as I mentioned earlier, someone else who coaches them or someone else who sees them as a commodity, and I can get in on the ground floor and, be someone in their ear, or I love Old Dominion University.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's this kid coming up in the area that, I would love it if he went to Old Dominion University. So all of a sudden I'm going to befriend him, befriend his family, so that when it comes time, I'm in close enough so that I can say, hey, what about the Monarchs? What do you think about, it's close enough to home? And, there's just so many people that have agendas that kids are kids. Like, they don't know that. They don't see that coming. And it's
the ride home.
The ride home.
That is profound, Carol, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And it's a dangerous thing whether you win or lose, because sometimes you win and the kid does great, then you get the whispers in the ear that can be destructive and lead a kid down the wrong path. Or if it's on the negative side, where it's like, why didn't you do that? Or they're talking shit about you as a coach.
Oh, absolutely. That happens all the
all
time.
the time.
But I expect that.
Right, you expect that.